What's good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and today is a detailed comparison between all my white cement threes. Shit. So which one we have? We have the free throw line threes. We have the 2010-11 threes. We have the 2013 threes, and then of course we have the latest release, the 2023 Reimagined threes. Shout out to somebody on Instagram. I don't want to butcher his name. What I didn't know is the Jordan 1 bread patent, which I have literally right here, was the first Jordan Reimagined sneaker. I had no idea. So obviously the bread 1, and then the Lost and Found was the second Reimagined sneaker, and the Jordan 3 being the third release of the Reimagined series, which again, I had no clue. I thought the Reimagined thing was only vintage stuff, so I thought the one was the original version or the original release. Like I said, I didn't know the bread ones were a part of the Reimagined series. This is my second favorite sneaker of all time. Right, so let me start off with that. The elephant print's crazy on this new pair. The shape of it is crazy. There's no three that I've seen that's like it. Maybe the 94 was like it. Maybe the 88 was obviously the original blueprint. But this is by far the best retro that I've seen, and the best retro shape that I've seen, period. Like any other sneaker, this is the best that they did, in my opinion, especially the early Jordans, right? They could kind of get the 11 fairly easy, 13, stuff like that are fairly easy to mimic and replicate. But the threes have always been a little bit different since the 94 and the 88. Let me show you the pairs, right? This is going to be a nice little thumbnail. Let me keep the 2023 on the outside. So here we have it. Right, the pairs here. I mean, super dope, man. So that's the back tab on all of them. I guess we could start off with the oldest model first, and then compare it to the other models. So the 2000 and... Now, they were produced in 2010. They may have been released in 2011. So I'm going to say 2011 because I think that's what the actual date was. So the 2011 was... I still wear it to this day, by the way. Cracking on the paint is a little bit there. But, you know, I try to wear them as much as I can because I know they're going to fucking die eventually. One thing significant about this pair that I thought was really nice, the leather upper is really tumbled. The shape, as you can see, is really nice. And the tongue, super padded, man. Look at this thing. It's like a Nike SB tongue. And then not only that, the collar. You can see the elephant print where they went super thick on the elephant print, wrapping around. But overall, they did a good job on the leather upper. The matted finish, the 2023 is actually one of the worst ones. And we're going to get into that because you can really see the brush strokes on the newest one. And plus this black tab, right? I know it's a Jordan Jumpman, but it's got a little vintage look to it already. Listen, just wait 10 years and all your back tabs are going to look like this. So you have a little vintage look already. But again, I try to wear these as much as I can because what I don't want is for them to crumble like ASAP. I'm sure there's pairs now that aren't doing so well. As far as the insole is concerned, we have a Jumpman in the insole. And then another thing you notice about the tongue is that you get the red a little bit from the inlining, kind of overlooking and overseeing the tongue. So there's that, right? Perforations are definitely different. Let me just take the 2013 so you could see them and how different they are. You take a look at the bottom. You have the Nike bottoms. As far as the leather, a little bit more on the smoother side on the 2023. They were Widow's Peaks, but you could barely see it on the 2011. They're definitely more pronounced on the 2023. And then the elephant print is what I really want to show you. But you can see the differences between the elephant print and definitely the tongue. Right? You take a look at the elephant print here. They went a little bit different. Now it's kind of weird because some of the elephant print in some pairs now look like this, but it should, or most of them should, look like this, where it's a little bit more of a light gray and the pattern is not as thick as this, right? Deep, dark pattern of elephant print on the 2010. And then I was telling you about the matted black on the midsole. You can see the brush strokes a little bit on the 2023 pair. It is what it is, but I feel like it could have done a cleaner job. Like, this was really done nicely, and this is an 11-year-old shoe. And again, we're going to take a look at the others as well, and we're going to show you the differences. So let's show you the 2013 version. I actually asked my wife to marry me in the 2013s. Other than the Concord, this is my favorite sneaker. Why I was probably so butthurt when Nike did me dirty. Both have Nike Air on the back. Both have Nike Air on the insole. Right? The tongues are a little bit different. Right? A more flat leather on the 2023. And on this one, you get a more of a puffier tongue. The collars are a little different. Even the Nike Air on the back is different. Right? Even the Jumpman as well. The Jumpman embroidery. This is the 2023 pair. And then you have more of an embroidery that pops out on the 2013. Right? They did mess up on the 2013 in other ways. You have no Nike on the bottom. Right? The elephant print, you could tell it's definitely different. More of a thicker elephant print. You can see the edges here. So the shape of this is just absolutely gorgeous. Definitely the Nike back tabs are super different. Right? They did a great job on the paint on the 2013. You see no brush strokes or anything like that. And the perforations are a lot bigger around the collar on the 2023. Same goes where the eyelets are. You have smaller perforations on the 2013. I know people had different leather on the 2023, but the leather on the previous pairs seemed to be much more tumbled up top. I think there were people that got more of a tumbled leather as well on the 2023. So this is the 2013, right? Now this is the latest release, and I think they did a good job on the free throw lines. Of course, unfortunately, the bottom will eventually yellow. So that's going to suck when it does. We take a look at the back tabs first, right? And the overall shape, again, still that chunky 3 shape and that chunky elephant print. Like, just for example, look how much this elephant print comes out versus this one, right? And then even on the opposite side, this is the elephant print here, and then this is the elephant print here, right? So you could see, look at that shape, man. You can see it's just a beautiful shape. This is the best retro I think I've ever seen. You know, 11, 12, 13, 14's easy to get those retros right. 3s and 4s and even 1s, the shape is really off. 2s, they did a pretty good job, but I don't really see 2s often to make the comparison. But the 3, they did an amazing job on this shape. Man, it looks so good. It just really does. As far as other details, the tongue, again, you get the lining a little bit past the tongue, where this one's completely covered. Of course, you have the score of the slam dunk contest. And this one, I mean, listen, he debuted these in 1988 in the slam dunk contest. What a beautiful, beautiful fucking sneaker. What a beautiful moment. Slam dunk contest in Chicago. Beat Dominique Wilkins. So, super awesome. You could definitely see the tumbled leather on this is so much more tumbled on the free throw lines. When did these come out? 2018. Definitely see the differences there. Now, they did get the Nike right on this pair, but of course we have the storytelling of the translucent bottom with the free throw stripe. This is where he stepped on the free throw line, which is, you know, super cool, but it's a Jordan 3 white cement regardless. The back tabs haven't yellowed yet on this pair, but sheesh, man, they did a great job on the newest retro. Just an incredible job. As far as the back paint, a matted finish on these as well, and you can see no brush strokes, so that looks really good. I mean, they did a good job. Just take a look at the elephant print, the differences. on the elephant print. Whew. So the difference is on the elephant print is definitely noticeable. A lighter gray, slightly lighter lines, which really looks nice. And then you have the darker, more prominent elephant print that we have here. Insoles on these were completely different. Not your regular Nike insole. Right? Perforations were different. This is definitely the most unique retro to come out. Like I said, man, it's super gorgeous. I haven't even put them on yet. I will be wearing these as soon as I can because these are my favorites, man. So that is that. You can see how thin the elephant print is. Right? Just done really nice. Honestly, it's almost like I don't want them to do this to every shoe. I want them to do this only to original colorways. So don't make every retro Jordan 3 like this. Keep it like this for this style of sneaker, right? That's kind of my outlook on it. And then we have the 4 white cement 3s. Which one is your favorite? You let me know. Which one is your favorite? Honestly, the newest retro is my favorite. After that, I love the 2010. I know it's got the Jordan brand logo and labeling on the back tab, but those are really sweet. The leather is really good. And then the free throw lines. And the 2013 probably being my least favorite. All right, let me put this back to where you can see the backs again. Oh my God. Bro, I'm struggling right now. All right, so, yo, what the fuck, son? All right, so this is the back tabs on the shoes again. I mean, super sick, super dope. My favorite is the 2023 pair. My least favorite, we're going to go with this pair. The 2013 is my least favorite. Just a quick overlook on these. It's already yellowing as well. So these are slightly reimagined. But these are my least favorite. The leather on these weren't so good. Same thing with the 2016 True Blues. Hopefully we could get an updated version of that one. That one I would like to see in the reimagined, format. This is my least favorite. And then really just depends on which one you prefer. I think I like the 2010 a little bit better. But the 2018 free throw lines were really nice as well. Super chunky, but that's just how threes were made. And then you go from this to this, and to me, this is by far my favorite sneaker of this year. And then the 12s probably being my second favorite that will release later on. So those two are absolute must. But look at this shape, man. It's just gorgeous, man. They did such a good job on these. I'm glad I finally got them. If you guys haven't heard or seen my Nike story, go check that out. But Nike definitely didn't do so good by me. Hopefully they could fix that in the future, but we'll see. Probably not, right? Either way, I was able to get them. So super shout out to the people who helped me out in securing a pair. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the White Cement 3 collection. Man, I'm super excited to have this pair in the collection. But there you have it. All right. And we out. Peace.